Allow me to give you the context for the weirdest flex in American history that you've probably never heard of. In 1916, while war raged across the Atlantic Ocean over in Europe during World War I, a U-boat mysteriously emerged in Baltimore Harbor bearing a special cargo. It had 125 tons of chemical dye. So why did the German government decide to try to break the British blockade and to deliver a bunch of dye to America in the summer of 1916? Two reasons. First of all, to prove that they could do it, and second of all, to show the Americans who were still sitting out the war in 1916 that, hey, Germany has a bunch of stuff you want, and these dyes are something that we can make much better and more cheaply than you. Prior to the invention of synthetic dyes, dyes came from botanical and organic sources. For example, purple dye, sought after by Roman emperors, was produced by a type of mucus emitted by Eastern Mediterranean sea snails. The red dye that most people use came from the cochineal, a small parasitic insect that came from prickly pear cactus and was very, very difficult to collect in Central America. In fact, one of the two chemical compounds that the Deutschland delivered was alizarin, a type of red dye stuff that was used to replace cochineal. Turns out the chemical byproducts are much, much easier to extract than snail mucus. At the end of the day, this is a forgotten chapter of World War I history and a very, very oddly specific historical flex that you may not know about. Until next time, Dr. Tim out.